Hi, I'm Kev Cox, Fox Range Lure Angler. Today I'd like to talk to you about some of my lure fishing tips. First one being lure choice. One of my favourites, caught me countless amount of fish, is the Fox Rage Spiky Shads. Favourite colour, watermelon, very bland to a lot of people. To me, it's perfect, natural, lots of vibration from the spikes, works very, very well at high and low speeds. However, as we found out today, relying on one colour isn't always the way forward. As soon as a quick change to something what I think is very bright, garish, not very natural, has produced lots of fish, lots of bites and completely changed the day. So therefore, top tip being, make sure you've got plenty of colours with you in a lure that you've got a lot of faith in. In addition to the Fox Spiky Shads, another one of my favourite go-to lures is the Mini Fry. All colours, completely different profile to the Fox Spiky Shad. A much longer wrist to the tail, gives a lot more tail action, a much deeper body, gives a more of a rolling action, and when the fish are after something a bit different, that to me works fantastic. Again, can be fished at high or low speeds, up in the water, bounced along the bottom, or retrieved just as a straight retrieve, and a fantastic addition to your lure box. So when the going gets tough and you're trying to avoid a blank, my next go-to lure is the micro grub tail. Completely different to a paddle tail. The long vibrating wavy tail gives a lovely action in the water, slightly bevel from the body, from the shape there, but fantastic lure to get you out of trouble when the going gets tough. Hi, I'm Kev Cox, Fox Rage Lure Angler. Second tip of the day is jig head selection. A lot of people I tend to find go in with a far too heavy jig head, creating a very unlifelike action to the lure, with the lure just plummeting to the bottom and being bounced back along. Myself personally, the Fox micro jig heads, ranging from 2 grams or even lower, from a gram all the way up to 7 grams, are absolutely perfect for it. Personally, the 1 gram, 2 gram, 3.5 gram is ideal. You'll be able to cast out, you get a much slower fall through the water, creating a great action on the paddle tail and allowing the fish plenty of time to see the lure and to grab the lure. Myself, I always like to have a really long hang time in the water, that you won't create with a big heavy jig head. However, with a nice small 2-3 gram jig head, it's absolutely perfect for it. Hi, I'm Kev Cox, Fox Rage Lure Angler. Now I'd just like to talk you through my standard retrieve for when I'm out perch fishing. A lot of people will just cast out, allow the lure to sink to the bottom and retrieve just a straight retrieve. Personally, I like to cast out, keep a relatively tight line. You'll get a lot of hits while the lure's falling through the water. It will also give you an indication of how deep you're fishing. My next thing is I like to have a big long hang time with the lure. That's where most of my hits come. So a couple of quick turns of the handle, bring the lure up in the water, keep a tight line, allow that lure to slowly flutter to the bottom, and expect most of the takes just before you hit the bottom. A couple more turns, the lure's coming back up, it's slowly sinking back down, and keep retrieving that way until you come all the way into the edge. Don't ignore the margins. You can get fish follow right up into the edge and hit you right at the last minute. Hi, I'm Kev Cox, Fox Rage Lure Angler. Now we'll have a quick look at the tackle that I like to use when I go out perch fishing. First of all, it's a very specific rod. It needs to be light enough that you can hold it all day long. It needs to have enough backbone that you can set the hooks in these bony mouth perch, and it needs to have enough tip action that you can take all the lunges and that you can feel the sensitivity of that lure falling through the water and any really fine little bites. So for this, I like to use the Terminator Pro. This is the Finesse Game Spin in a 2 to 10 gram, fantastic bit of kit for the job. I'd like to pair that up with a really light reel, so a 1000 size reel. Again, allows you to hold the reel and the rod all day long. Brilliant balance, perfect for the job as well. So my 1000 prism reel, which is perfectly suited to perch fishing. I've got loaded up with 11-pound prism braid, fantastic braid, very thin, cuts through the water, perfect for feeding any little bites. The bright orange colour puts some people off. Myself, I love it. You can see where the lure's going, see any small bites, perfect. So perfectly balanced, light setup, perfect for all my jig fishing. Hi, I'm Kev Cox, Fox Rage Lure Angler. Now I'd like to show you the knot I use for joining my fluorocarbon to my braid. So most main lines nowadays are a high quality braid, as you've seen before. So to this we'd like to join a high quality fluorocarbon. For my fluorocarbon I use the drop and jig from Fox Rage, and now I'll show you my chosen knot. And in this case it's the uni to uni. Okay, so the uni to uni. First of all, bring the fluorocarbon and the braided main line alongside each other. We'll make a loop with the fluorocarbon, with the braid, incorporating the fluorocarbon. We'll go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Pull that together lightly, moisten, and then we do exactly the same with the fluorocarbon. So we come alongside the braid, create a loop, go through once, twice, 3 times, and I tend to do 1 less on the fluorocarbon, so only 4 turns there. Moisten, slide the 2 together, there we have it. A nice firm knot that you can trust all the time, with a few loose ends to trim up. Nice and tidy, ready to go. Hi, I'm Kev Cox, Fox Rage Lure Angler. Just wanted to chat to you about the jig head choice. Most of my perch fishing is done with a standard round ball jig head. However, in recent months, Fox Rage have brought out a whole new range that helps to impart extra movement into your lures. First of all, we have the dart jig head. So this is based around 3 flat plain sides that give a very erratic darting action on your retrieval. Perfect for additional lure movement without actually too much extra effort. Okay, so next we have the eel head, which is shaped a little bit like a torpedo. Ideal for going down into deep water, getting straight into the kill zone straight away and fishing just where the fish are feeding. And now we have the roll head, which is based on a rugby ball type shape. Ideal for adding additional rolling, beveling action to your lure, particularly useful for using the likes of a Zander Pro. So I've tried them all, they've added a lot more to my lure fishing, why don't you give them a try?